All right, well, welcome back, everybody. We are picking back up on, what are we at here? Day 13, I do believe, of our world tour. Let me just, yeah, we'll just leave that as is. So it looks like we're going to be doing a flight from, basically completing our flights in Russia for now, headed towards Japan. We're going from Yelizovo to Madaliov. Probably pronounced both those incredibly wrong, but hey, that's all right. As we did in the previous, we're going to be going off in the Beechcraft Starship because it's been a great plane so far. It's got the range, it's decent speed. It's not a jet, but it covers the distance pretty quickly. We're doing this with live weather conditions, so we're going to be taking off, I believe, local time. Yeah, it's definitely early in the morning, so this is going to be a night flight. I imagine. What is this? I think it's around 3 a.m. local time. So you might start seeing the sun coming up when we are headed into land. But this one's going to be a IFR flight, probably going to be up in the flight levels. We'll see what ATC assigns us and go from there. I'm anticipating around flight level 280, but we'll see what happens. So let's head to the aircraft here and start making some preparations. As with our previous flights, we're going to do all our weight and balance, cargo, all that stuff directly at the plane itself. There we go. All right, basically exactly how we left it. That's fantastic. So we're going to hop on in. So we don't have our trucks or any of that deployed because apparently the state saving is not quite working correctly. That's all right. It's not a big deal right now. We are going to close up the cabin door because I believe it is rather chilly in here. We're going to find out shortly. All right. Let's make some adjustments here. And we are going to go absolutely full fuel for this flight because we can, and why not? So absolutely full fuel. Let's get my chunky butt up in here. Oops. She's definitely not 170. All right. That's looking good. Engines are happy. Cabin is chilly. We're at 7 degrees C currently. All right. Now let's get our checklist up. Get that out of the way. Parking brake is set. Control locks are removed. Landing gear is down. Battery can come on. Battery's on. Pitch and roll. We can get to 0. There we go. Fuel quantity is checked. Oxygen pressure is checked and looking good. Air stair door annunciator is off because the door is closed. Battery can come off. Wheel chocks are removed. Pitot static all that is removed. So before engine, circuit breakers. Cool. That one's looking good. Lower panel is looking good. Erica, check this for me. Looking good? Cool, thanks. Alright, outboard reversionary panel. We're going to switch to millibars because we're in Russia and that's how they're going to give me my QNH. This is looking good. This should also go to millibars. Cool. Seatbelts fastened, park brake is set, audio panel as required. It is looking good. Oxygen supply system is ready, so we're going to pull this lever on. Oxygen masks. You can hear them there. And looking good. Ice protection is off. Landing gear is down. Anti-skid switch coming on. Center avionics reversion is required. Standby instruments can come on. Wait for the illumination here. Run on battery, good. Standby battery illuminator power is to idle. And it is. Power levers full forward. Fuel is going to be cut off. Cool. Bleed air valve is closed. Temp is closed. Battery can come back on. There we go. ICAS can come back on. Firewall. Push closed. Push closed. Extinguish is illuminated. Standby pumps. Go to on position. Pressure, we're going to open this back up. We're going to see the annunciators disappear. Left disappears, right disappears. Perfect. We're going to standby pumps to off. Fuel pressure low, illumination comes back on. Let's get our fuel transfer. For this, we can look at our voltage drop. We can also look at the annunciators. We're good there. Avionics airfill message is where is it? There it is. Airfill message is there. Avionics alternate. Let's get those out of the way for a second here. Blower modal comes on. CAS message, we get it. Avionics alternate blower off. Fuel quantity 1893, 1893. Oxygen pressure is confirmed. Cabin lights as required. External lights as required. Let's get those warning annunciators off. We're going to get strobe on. Light master coming on. Engine start on battery. Let's get our right ignition on. Our prop levers back forward. 12% N1. We're going to introduce fuel. 11, 12 to the start position. Fuel's coming in. Oil pressure's coming up. ITT of 962 is the top. Pressure and temperature increasing, both in the green now. Once we're at 52%, we can kill the starter. We can turn test and on for the right generator. Got 30% load. Looking good. Now we're looking to charge the battery, but it's looking good as well. We can go to the run position. Repeat the step, left side, starter on. Look for 12%. ITT coming up. Pressure and temp coming up. 978 is the peak. ITT. Pressures, temperatures in the green. 52% is achieved. Test and on left generator. Looking good. Let's check triple feed 27.8. Central bus 28.6. Batteries 28.6. Those are all looking good. Gen ties are open. Get a CAS message. Triple feed bus 27.8. We need between 26.5, 28. We're good. Gen tie closed. CAS message elimination gone. General load is parallel. Let's kill the master caution. Pneumatic pressure is low. Okay. Let's get our pilot, co-pilot avionics to come on. Bleeder to both. Heating to auto. Lights as required. No smoking seatbelts, all that good stuff. Let's get everybody get their seatbelts on. Let's get our taxi lights on. Put our nav lights on. Let's get our AHRS alignment. Let's initialize all data. We're going to come back here. I'm going to go back into run. Going to get our GPS aligned. And what is our departure here? Here's is aligned. We're going to update with a VLF. And nav source. We're at GNS right now. Okay, present position map. Let's get it displayed. Radar controls currently standby. And what is our departure? We're at 4D. Procedures, select departure, we're at 40, enter, load. Okay. All right. So it looks like everybody's happy here. good, looking good. All right, time to tune ATC. All right, let's get our ATIS, I guess. We've got no ATIS audio. Right, yes.
Petropavlovsk Airport Information Hotel.
There it goes.
1600 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 6. Sky condition. Ceiling 5900 broken. Temperature -1. Dew point -6. QNH 1004. Visual runway tree 4 and ILS Yankee runway tree 4 left in use. Landing and departing runway tree 4 and runway tree 4 left. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All.
Let's get our IFR clearance here.
November 786 Bravo Papa ready to copy IFR clearance to Uniform Hotel Sierra Mike.
Beechcraft November 786 Bravo Papa is cleared to Uniform Hotel Sierra Mike Airport via the ORVA 4 Delta departure, runway tree 4 left. Climb via SID maintain 12,000, expect flight level 2800 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 135.4, squawk 7224.
Alright.
Cleared to Uniform Hotel
Beechcraft
Sierra
6 Bravo Papa,
Mike.
readback is
ORVA 4
correct.
Delta departure.
Contact
runway
ground on
tree 4 left.
118.9er when ready to taxi.
12,000,
Good
expect
day.
flight level 28010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 135.4, squawk 7224. Beechcraft November
Beechcraft November
786
786 Bravo Papa. Taxi to and hold short of runway tree 4 left using taxiway Charlie Mike Charlie Foxtrot. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready.
118.1. 6.
Taxiing,
Bravo
hold short
Papa.
runway tree. 4 left using taxiway. Charlie Mike Charlie Foxtrot. Beechcraft 6 Bravo Papa.
Alright. Let's see. We've got everything set up correctly. Okay, it's not hearing them. Toe brakes don't seem to be functional. Let's check our settings real quick here. IBY. Oh, Starship, save, go back. Resets. It's going to cause some funky stuff to happen real quick. Yep. Let's see how badly that screws everything up. Woohoo! Okay. All right, and it looks like it killed both engines. And it killed my mouse and keyboard and controller. All right. So Cool. Cool. Yep, that's all disconnected now. So, looks like we're going to have to... I don't even know how to get out of this. Talk about frustrating. None of my controls are working now. Engine still show running. Wow. Let's try this. Reload into the sim, see if that helps. Nope. All right. Wonderful. Okay. Well, we are going to have to restart this entire flight. Flight Sim 2024. So let's restart the whole sim. Bear with me here, guys. Well, we get the lovely start screen for FS 2024. I love how they had that air race stuff in the trailer, but it's still not quite released in Sim, and we're over a year later. I apologize if you hear any noises in the background, a leaf blower in particular. We've got our lawn people are here taking care of things, so it's a little loud. I may mute the mic for a second here. Alright, so for the sake of not having to have you guys watch all of that again, I'm going to load the flight plan here. And we're just going to start on 3-4 left. Save all the taxi and all that good stuff. So let's load in here. I'm going to have to do some quick housekeeping just to make sure our fuel levels, cargo levels, because that's all going to reset too. Here we are, and the beautiful Starship is going to come to life. Let's get the master caution off. Reset that position because cool. Visual assist. Heading disagree. Yeah, of course it does. My air hairs is not aligned. Got here. Let's get our IFR clearance again.
6 Bravo Papa, IFR to Uniform Hotel Sierra Mike. Ready to copy. Beechcraft November 786 Bravo Papa is clear to Uniform Hotel Sierra Mike Airport by the ORVA 4 Delta departure, runway 34 left. Climb via SID maintain 8,000. Departure frequency is 135.4, squawk 005 tree.
Departure runway 34 left. Climb via SID maintain 8,000. Departure frequency 1354, squawk 0053.
Clear to Uniform Hotel Sierra Mike by the ORVA 4 Delta departure, runway 34 left. Climb via SID maintain 8,000. Departure frequency is 135.4, squawk 005 tree. Beechcraft November 786 Bravo Papa. Beechcraft 6 Bravo Papa. Readback is correct. Contact ground on 118.9er when ready to taxi. Good day. Ground Beechcraft November
Taxi here.
6 Bravo Papa with
System.
ready to taxi.
Gonna go to GNS. Enter
November 786 Bravo Papa.
procedures.
Taxi to an onshore runway tree for left via taxiway Charlie Golf. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready.
ATC is not showing correctly. That's fun. Okay, let's pull up our checklist here. Just sure we're where we should be. Reset that off. Arm. Okay. It's all looking good. We do need to get that up. We need Copilot on. I want VR tablet where it is. Payload. Let's get those tanks right to the top. And we're gonna get these zeroed out. My chunky butt in there. Hers needs to be there. Okay. Fuel 3784 pounds. Let's go 374. Enter. Enter. Cool message. Yep, flight plans experimental. That's all good. And request this.
6 Bravo Papa at runway tree. 4 left ready for departure. IFR to Uniform Hotel Sierra Mike.
Beechcraft November 786 Bravo Papa, QNH 1004. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left.
That on. Cleared 3-4 left. 6 Bravo Papa.
Beechcraft November 786 Bravo Papa.
Alright. Let's make sure. Let's get our flaps down. Go. Okay. Let's get that out of the way, and why am I still not hearing my tow brakes? I'm not hearing that at all. Really? Just gonna do this again? Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. Hang on one sec. This is gonna be fun. Let's see if this works. My yoke's about to reset. It's going to cause everything to go nuts again. And my yoke is dead. Let's see if plug it back in helps anything. Resetting again. Fingers crossed. Okay. Alright. No. We've lost the mouse. We've lost... No. We haven't lost the mouse. Or we have... Still no toe brakes. Pause button doesn't work. Menu button doesn't work. Okay, well, we're doing this one more time. If this doesn't work, there was no update, and apparently, even with no update, we're not working. least. Import from web. Flight plan. Send. We're alone 3-4. Let's go. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Fly. Stack position, payload, get all this up again. Okay, brakes are working now. Wonderful. Let's go down. There we go. 3782. Initialize system. Imports experimental. Procedure. Departure. Load. Let's get our message here. Update VLF. GNS for departure. So that's gonna pull from our GNS 430. Display that. Okay, cool. That's good. That's good. Let's contact ATC again. We're gonna get our IFR clearance.
Ground, Beechcraft, November 786 Bravo Papa, IFR to Uniform Hotel Sierra Mike. Ready to copy. Beechcraft, November 786 Bravo Papa is cleared to Uniform Hotel Sierra Mike Airport via the ORVA 4 Delta departure, runway tree 4 left.
8,000. Anytime that this wants to work for me here, would be great. Okay.
Beechcraft 6 Bravo Papa. Did you hear my last transmission?
33. Yes, sir.
Clear to Uniform
Okay.
Hotel Sierra Mike. By the ORVA
Down
4 Delta
here.
departure. Runway tree 4 left. Climb via SID, maintain 8,000. Departure frequency is 1 tree 5.4. Squawk 06 tree. Beechcraft November 786 Bravo Papa. Beechcraft 6 Bravo Papa. Read back is correct. Contact ground on 118.9er when ready to taxi. Good day. Ground Beechcraft
Taxi.
November 786 Bravo Papa with Golf. Ready to taxi. IFR.
Do that.
Beechcraft November 786 Bravo Papa. Taxi to and hold short of runway tree for left via taxiway Charlie Golf. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready.
769.
Taxiing. Hold short runway tree. 4 left via taxiway. Charlie Golf. Beechcraft 6 Bravo Papa. Tower. Beechcraft November 786
Beechcraft November 786 Bravo Papa. QNH 1004. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left.
Wonderful news.
Cleared for
Clear
takeoff.
34 left, 6 Bravo Papa.
Beechcraft November 786 Bravo Papa.
Okay. Checklist. Looks like we're actually gonna get to go somewhere today. That's nice. Okay. And do believe we're looking good. Nav. System control, we're on our GNS. Which means let's get that on. Let's get that on. 2,000 feet a minute. It's good for me. Clear to 8,000. Alright. So, before takeoff final, stall heats, those are on. Engine ice protection is needed. Bleed air is on both. Our cabin heat is on. Annunciators considered. All looking good. Lights dim, which is heat's low. Get that on. Engine auto feather armed. Generators sharing the load. Good. Hold brakes. Parking released. Power to 100%. Auto feather enabled comes on. Release. And we're rolling. Check my trim, but trim looks fine. Rotate right around 100. Rotate. Gear up. Good. Flaps coming up as well. Good. Autopilot's on.
Beechcraft 6 Bravo Papa, contact Petropavlovsk Center on 135.4. Good day.
Five decimal 4.
Going to 135.4. Beechcraft 6 Bravo Papa.
And the exterior marker beacon.
Petropavlovsk Center.
Beechcraft November 786 Bravo Papa.
2000.
Petropavlovsk Center. UNH 1006. Radar contact. Continue to PKK 10.
Alright. Let's get that out the way for just a moment. No smoking. Seatbelt should have been on. Anti-collision on. Landing lights, don't need them on. Nav, anti-collision, perfect. We are climbing. Climb. We're going to come back on our power a little. Aiming for around 90. Get a yaw damper on. Interesting. Thousand. I see. Wind should heat on high. Bust through some clouds here. Now we're headed to LW at 8,000. Let's pull back on that speed. Unlike in the States, we can go above 200 knots, below 10,000 feet, which is kind of nice. We're going to request an increase in altitude. It's 10,000 feet.
Petropavlovsk Center, Beechcraft 6 Bravo Papa. Request flight level 180.
Beechcraft 6 Bravo Papa. Climb and maintain flight level 180. Expect 8,000.
Yeah, I'm not going to expect 8,000.
180. Expect 8,000. Beechcraft 6 Bravo Papa.
redo all my navigation. So we're going to hold this heading. Let's go vertical speed. Go up 2,000 feet a minute. Let's get some power back in. Somewhere around 90. Let's climb 18,000. Okay. Now, what have we got in here for messages? Message, cool. Procedures, select approach. What have we got in here? VOR. VOR 19Y. Oh, let's go back. Procedures. Enter. Select our arrival. Get that entered in here. So we're going. Hey. Enter. Clear. I want to change. Come on. Stop being a pain in the ass. approach. Okay, maybe we'll deal with that later. That's up here. Get that powered a little bit more. Good. What is our transition altitude?
Bravo Papa. Climb and maintain flight level 280.
Climb, maintain 2806 Bravo Papa.
Climb and maintain flight level 280. Beechcraft 6 Bravo Papa.
Go. Push standard. Still on our climb. Powering a little bit more. Checklist. We're still on our climb. All good, actually. We need to get that. I believe that's shift 3. Around there. Since we are going up. Okay. Got a 30 knot tailwind. I love that. Ground speed 180 knots indicated air and 285 across the ground in a climb in a prop plane. That's freaking awesome. Oh, what is this? Pressurization? Cabin differential pressure is high. Rate of increase. Let's up that. Max rate of increase. There we go. That was my neglecting to increase the cabin pressure earlier. Let's get the HSI over here. Nav source is going to be FMS. All happy, all happy. Oops. There we go. Keep that power in. I have to keep an eye on the um, well, where does it go? There we go. We'll have to keep an eye on the winds. I was actually watching reading a book, mentioned in a previous video, where a fellow who is known for flying a Starship for approximately 2 years, flew it around the world, to all kinds of places. Right now, he just took it from a destination. Gosh, I can't remember the name of it. It was an island that is used for a lot of research. Apparently, lots of shipwrecks, things like that. But he flew from Hawaii down to this getting sick on the island. Which was not ideal, obviously. Let's go. Rate increase. Normal. What is our cabin altitudes going up? Five, six, seven. There we go. Cabin altitude is going up just very slowly. But it's good enough currently. Alright, so we're at 280. We're at 80% throttle. We can get our props coming back. $1,600.
Beechcraft 6 Bravo Papa, contact Bolshevik Center on 1 tree, 4 decimal tree. Good day.
1343, 6 Bravo Papa. Oops.
One tree, 4 decimal tree. Beechcraft 6 Bravo Papa. Bolshevik Center, Beechcraft, November 786 Bravo Papa. Flight level 280.
Beechcraft November 786 Bravo Papa, Bolshevik Center, radar contact, continue to Rimley. Beechcraft 6 Bravo Papa, contact Petropavlovsk Center on 1 tree, 5 decimal 4. Good day.
1354, 6 Bravo Papa.
1 tree, 5 decimal 4. Beechcraft 6 Bravo Papa. Petropavlovsk Center, Beechcraft, November 786 Bravo.
Beechcraft, November 786 Bravo Papa. Petropavlovsk Center. Radar contact. Continue to Rimley.
Getting a true of 311. Across the ground at 336. We are flying. That is great. That's at 80% throttle. Or 80% ITT, I should say. Roughly. We're going to pull it back a little just because it's still sitting a little high. All those numbers green. I like green. 81, 80. That should about do it there. Cruiser burning what? 420, 430 pounds, 830 pounds an hour. We've got, what do we got for fuel? Hard to see currently. 1678, 1676. So if we look at our fuel management, radar 1, go, okay, flight plan, position, call, okay, index, FMS, progress. So we're gonna have Rimley, Niven, Now how do I go down? Let's see here. So we should land roughly 1,500 liters. for me, plenty of fuel. That is a fairly decent flight. 3 hours and change. And at this rate, it is literally just monitor. So we've got a 39 knot and 300, almost 320 true, 344. That's kind of awesome. I do not want to change it in here. I guess if I don't send it to the avionics, should be fine, right? Maybe. We're gonna just pick that up when see, no, okay. Procedures. Select approach. BY. Procedures. Flight plan. Menu. Or if there is a view for that one. Does not look like it. Okay. Reset. Work it this way. Okay. Flight plan. Clear. 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 Change fields. Enter. No. Clear. Alright. And we're going to UHSM. UHSM. go. Procedures. Select approach. We're gonna do a VOR19Y. VOR DME01. Enter. Are we vectoring? No, we're not. Going Niven. Enter. Load. Okay, cool. All right. Let's do this. And I'm going to do some VNav stuff. So, Donus. Rimley's 28. Donus is 2,000 or 20,000. Banop also 20,000. Elodie's 20 as well. And Niven 11.3.